Hey guys, welcome back. This is PLX Outdoors with Banksy. Today's episode number 30 is we're talking about underrated fluoro, and I have one of my top secret fluoros that I want to share with you guys. So, Fluorocarbon Line. People say that it's almost invisible, but very strong. And when it nicks rocks and trees and limbs, it doesn't give up and break as easily as some braid and also some mono. So, just want to give you guys some quick insight on what I use and compared to some of the other brands that are a lot more expensive and also kind of overrated. So stick with me, and here we go. All right, so here I have a 600 spool of Sunline Assassin. This is 10 pound. I use this a lot for cranking, for all my crankbaits and deep diving, and also shallow. Very smooth, but also very subtle and very forgiving. It's not as hard as other Sunlines that'll won't let you cast as far. So for cranking, this is probably my favorite all time right here. And then also for another brand I'm sure you guys are familiar with is Seagar. With this, it's about probably my lower grade. For the money that you have to spend, I feel like it should be a lot better and more subtle, more soft and forgiving. But I would say the Assassin is a little bit above this one, just because the Assassin is more forgiving and a little bit softer, whereas this Seagar is a little bit tougher. And for the price, I would rather pay for the Sunline Assassin. So before I jump into my secret and top fluoro, I just wanted to share with you guys, no matter what you do, you're going to have to pay a bunch for fluorocarbon. It's pretty expensive and a very good quality line. So whenever you can use it, and I use it as much as possible, especially for leaders and cranking, and anytime you would want to disguise your lure, and especially in clear water where the fish can see from a long ways, it's always good to use fluorocarbon. Very strong, almost invisible, and usually it holds up all the time. But again, you just have to pay the price for it, and it is more expensive than mono and copolymer and some braids. So you'll just have to save a little bit more money and always invest into fluorocarbon because it's always worth it. All right, so jumping into my secret top fluorocarbon line, I will say that it is going to have to be this here, is the Yo-Zuri Top Knot. This is, I believe, the most underrated fluorocarbon that I've used, and it's cheaper than all the other top name brands, but also it holds up just as good, if not better. And so I found this a few years ago at one of the Academy stores, and it was a lot cheaper, so I decided to try it out. And lately it's been doing really good. I love it. I'm mainly using 8 and 10 pound for bass, hybrids, white bass, crappie, all sorts of types of fish, and it holds up all the time. So very good, very strong stuff, and I highly recommend it for you guys. And then just a couple of years ago, I found this brand here, same brand, just a different type, and it is the premium 100% fluorocarbon. And so still the Yo-Zuri brand, but very, very solid and also strong. Very, very satisfied with both of these. I think this one here is about 10 to 12 bucks for a 200-yard spool fluorocarbon, whereas this one is about maybe 14 to 16 bucks for a 200-yard spool. So it's a few bucks more, but also very strong, very sturdy. But I would say this is probably my favorite so far, just for your bang for your buck. It's cheaper, but also very strong and very tough, very sensitive. And I've caught many fish with this. So I'm still testing out this one here pretty frequently. I just want to see if this one really holds up to the price value, but also is it better than this one, which is cheaper. So this one is their premium fluorocarbon, whereas this one is just regular fluorocarbon. It's still 100%, but it says super 100% super fluorocarbon, whereas this one says the premium 100% fluorocarbon. So I think you can't go wrong with either or, but like I said, for your bang for your buck, I would say this one here is your go-to, at least my go-to, and then this one would be second. Compared to the other brands, they're a little bit cheaper and also just as strong and just as sensitive and sturdy. So maybe you guys can pick some up and test it out yourselves. I think you'll be very, very satisfied with these two lines. All right, guys, so this is gonna be a short video. I just wanted to share with you guys some of my most top secret fluorocarbons, a little bit cheaper than these brands here, the Sunline Cigar, but yet very sturdy, very sensitive and strong, just as much as the quality of these two big brands here. So I just wanted to bring you guys that and share that with you guys, and hopefully you guys can use some of these a little bit cheaper fluorocarbons to help you put more fish in the boat. And like I said, they do just as well as these top name brands. So try them out and let me know how you guys do. All right, guys. So before I sign out, just want to say a quick thank you for all the support. And today is a great day to be out there, but got some organizing and also planning for the next week. Gonna do a couple trips to the lake, to the river, and try to get some fish in the boat. So thanks again, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks, guys.